Hey, good morning. We're out here at Yifki today, just dropping off. It's just a commercial charter for some equipment, as well as I brought a printer for the school out here. I did a video on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link down below. Just make it free for anybody who wants to watch it. But yeah, they had some needs for their school. One of them was a printer so they could photocopy all their materials and stuff. And we had some money left over from the solar panel project in Yambaitok, and that's what covered the cost for this. So anyways, a huge thanks to you guys. But let's go ahead and get unloaded, and then we'll take the printer down and get it set up for these guys. Hey, I'm here with Emmanuel, David, and Gabriel, the two teachers here out at Yifki, and we're just setting up the printer now. Alright, so we've got an inverter here, and then a 12-volt battery, and then on top we've got a solar panel. So we're going to try it out for now and just see if this is going to be enough to run it during just the daylight hours while the sun is high up, and we'll see, and hopefully it works out really well for the school. Okay, yeah, you're working straight. Alright. Now. Work him now.
Yes, nice.
Awesome. Nice. Well, great.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you very much. And also, I'm thankful for those who have asked for the Yifki Christian School Ministry. And thank you for sending the photocopy mission for the school. We, the school teacher and the communities, leaders, church leaders, and also the surrounding committee, we appreciate the heart that you have for the school ministry here. So we are still praying for you, and we need more help from you. Thank you very much.
This guy's down here is the school, and like I said, I'll leave a link down below to another video I shot for the patrons, and it goes into the school and shows a little bit about it and some of their needs. Part of their need is just maybe replacing this thatch roofing over here with some tin roof, and just finishing off this building as well as the one down below there. Like I said, if you're interested in possibly helping with a project like this, I'll leave my email down below. If you don't see it down there, then it's because I've already raised up enough money for this. But if you are interested, you can shoot me an email and connect with me and let me know that you're interested in maybe what way you might be interested. So the school out here in Yifki just started up, I don't know, maybe a year or maybe 2 years ago or something. So it's still a pretty fresh new school. And it goes up to, they call it level 3, like grade 3. And then from there, they have opportunities to maybe go to a different school as they get older and stuff. So anyways, let's go ahead and walk down the airstrip. I haven't been down all the way to the end before. And I'd just like to walk down there and see what's down there. This right here is a popo tree, or a papaya tree I should say. Popo here, but papaya. And just everywhere you go out here, there's just so many just like different fruit trees. And I mean, they live off their gardens out here. They have a lot of sweet potato. At this altitude, they grow a lot of sweet potato and taro. Yeah, just things that grow out in the jungle as well. Well, I've mentioned in other videos, but everywhere I go, the houses are a different style. And this one here, they have, you know, like, they use a different material for like their siding. I mean, all the roofs are about the same, but the siding is different, and the shape of them are different, and the house is a little bit bigger here. I know that like bigger, like more than one family sometimes are just bigger, like the whole family will live in one house or something. I know that there's, you know, sometimes up to 8 to 10 people, I think, living in these houses. Where in other places in the highlands, I mean, they're very, very small, they're round, or they're, you know, rectangular, or they're square, but and kind of, or they're on stilts or they're not. So it is very interesting to see just the different architecture that they have in different areas of PNG. It's pretty cool. So I know you guys are going to be asking, why are they wearing leaves over the back of their shorts if they're wearing shorts? It's because not that long ago were they not wearing shorts, and this is more just like what they wear for clothes, and it's just what they feel comfortable. So it's not anything special, it's just that's what they wear out here. All right, I'm gonna be loading up the two teachers, they're on school break for the next, I don't know how many weeks, few weeks, heading back to Garoka. So let's go ahead and get packed up and get out of here. Moresby 6538 November Tango Zulu taxi.
November Tango Zulu, Moresby, go ahead.
November Tango Zulu taxi Yifki to amended destination Garoka, 3 POB.
November Tango Zulu, request amended tracking details, Yifki for Garoka.
November Tango Zulu will be tracking Yifki, Buyer Gap, Garamba and Garoka.
November Tango Zulu.
Right, rotate at 56 and 66 if we had to come back in. Alright, if we're not airspeed alive by the second cone where those guys are standing up there, but the school is, then we'll go ahead and abort on the runway after takeoff. We'll pitch for 85, consider EPL, consider feather. Be full flaps, cut up, pull off, and shut off. Emergencies, masters, crack my door, and brace. Alright, here we go. 1370. Speed's alive. There is rotate. Eventually we'll get off the ground. There we go. And initially pitch for 73 knots just so we get over top of these trees right here. We'll just keep our 20 degrees of flaps in until we out of this little valley right here, until we get up a little bit higher. If you guys are a flight simmer and you want to try taking off out of Yifki yourself, I'll leave a link down below to my Patreon page that has someone had built actually for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 that actually just a phenomenal job at building it. Looks really realistic. And you can fly this exact same route from Yifki back to Garoka if you like. It's a really fun route. This valley right in here is really beautiful. Alright, we'll be climbing out at 100 knots. Engine lit normal. Igniter's turned off. Landing lights are off. And let's see if we can't get a hold of Moresby. Moresby 6538 November Tango Zulu departure.
November Tango Zulu, go ahead.
November Tango Zulu departed Yifki, time 40, tracking 106 on climb 1000. Estimating overhead Buyer Gap, time 16.
November Tango Zulu, traffic is Mike Alpha Hotel, Cessna Caravan, departed WeWack for Hagen. Not above 1000. Estimating at gap 45, Hagen at 0110.
Copy, Mike Alpha Hotel, November Tango Zulu. Okay, bro, you've been a teacher for how many years now?
I just graduated from Bible College.
Okay.
And then I studied education and major in education and minor in theology.
Okay. Now, where are you from originally?
Chimbu.
Chimbu, okay. Well, we're going to fly right over Chimbu today.
Chimbu.
Your school, you were telling me before, it goes up through level 3, right?
It goes up to level 3 now.
And if these kids want to go get more schooling, what is an option for them?
So as they go up to level 6, then we are going to give them certificates, graduate them, and then we are going to transfer them to government schools in Papua.
Once they accomplish 6th grade or level 6, then they can go on to the other schools, maybe in Tari or something like that.
That's what I meant.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. I noticed you guys also started work on the 3rd school building. Last time you guys had, when I was out here, you just had the ground cleared out, but now you're starting to get the structure put up.
Yes.
What will that be used for?
We don't have proper school building yet, and also the administration building is not built yet.
Oh, that's what that is?
Keep the books.
Yeah.
Okay. Like the Bibles.
Yep.
That's the first thing we are going to keep it in the library. administration building, and also the facilities like textbooks for education. We need to keep it there, but right now we don't have a building because it's a full school and we don't have enough money.
Yeah, exactly.
To run the school. So we are still praying for help.
About 15 minutes left to go for Garoka. We're going to be actually flying directly over top of the area that Gabriel's actually from. So once we get a little bit closer to that, he's going to point out exactly kind of where he's from, and then we'll start our descent down into Garoka. Not sure how much you guys can see, but there's quite a bit of smoke out there. All that kind of haziness is actually smoke. So they burn all the fires all the time. There's not that many out right now, but as the afternoon goes on, there'll just be hundreds of fires. And they're not very big. I mean, they're all like yard fire kind of size, but it builds up the smoke to where it becomes almost IMC conditions at times, with it being so much smoke. It's pretty unreal. Looking out there, that big mountain over there is Mount Wilhelm. That's the tallest mountain we have up here in Papua New Guinea, just a couple feet shy of 15,000 feet. That's a beautiful view up there. That's for sure. There's a couple lakes up there. I did another video once where I took you guys up there at dawn and flew around up there. Got the sunrise up there. It's just it's absolutely gorgeous here in PNG.
It's my place.
Right over here?
Chipo, yeah.
Oh, and down in Chipo?
So out there, there's a secondary school there. At last I attended school before I go to college.
Oh, excellent. Contact Garoka Tower, 15 miles, November Tango Zulu.
Vertical track.
Alright, that's Betty. Let me know it's time to head on down. I'm going to set up for 800 feet per minute. And we'll turn our altitude select all the way down to 5,600 feet, which is basically turning base for the Garoka airstrip. Now you can already see how smoky it is in the Garoka Valley already. And this time of year, because we don't get much rain, nothing knocks the smoke out. So it'll be days after days of it building up and building up. And like I've said, it's gotten to the point where it was like 1 mile visibility, basically. Yeah, IMC conditions. All you can do is just see straight down. It's pretty unreal. We'll head on through the Dalo Pass today. You can see that kind of pointy mountain out there. We'll just head off to just the left of that. I can get through the Dalo Pass right around 8,000 feet. Run up to 15 miles. Let's switch over to Tower. Start listening in. Garoka Tower, November Tango Zulu.
November Tango Zulu. Morning again, Ryan. Go ahead.
Morning again, Roland. November Tango Zulu, 15 miles to the west, passing 10,000. Your circuit 47 via the Dalo.
November Tango Zulu, runway 35 right, wind light and feeble, KNH 1019. And so good left downwind. I report again left downwind.
1019er. Second port left downwind, 35 right, November Tango Zulu. Looks like we got another airplane coming in as well. That's what that little ghosty looking like thing is right there. He's 6,400 feet above me, so maybe he's just doing a flyover. And heading on to maybe Mount Hagen. Let's autopilot off. So not to increase my descent rate, I'm going to reduce my power. That way I can continue going down to 800 feet per minute. Not have to increase my my descent rate, as I'll just reduce power. That helps slow my airspeed down. This is the Dalo Pass right here. This is the road that goes up from Garoka up to Mount Hagen. Again, this is a really beautiful view on a motorcycle. It just looks so much different on the ground, but anyways, yeah, looks out over the whole Garoka Valley. Start of our checklist, fuel selectors and brakes. Our TAWs will turn off for the time being. As we pass through here, we're going to be landing 5,600 pounds, so 64 knots at the slowest. You really don't need to come in that slow into Garoka. Usually come in around 70. Our lights and inlets, we can flip our landing light, put our engine on bypass. If we do need to go around, it's power up, 20 degrees of flaps, pitch for 73. Maneuver is required, and reset our ITT to 740. Looking at that little other airplane, he's still 8,200 feet above me, so he's staying at 16,000 thereabouts. Yeah, 16,000 feet. He must be going on to either Wewak or maybe Mount Hagen.
Alpha Tango Delta, overhead Moodix this time. 6,000, estimating Yabal, time 53.
That's the plane that's above me, so yeah.
Alpha Tango Delta, what do you get? You estimate Mount Hagen?
Mount Hagen, there you go.
Estimate Mount Hagen at 02, and we'll be conducting the ANM Alpha approach into Hagen. Alpha Tango Delta.
Alright, let's start reducing our power, get our prop forward, ready to enter into a left downwind. Enter in our left downwind at 6,100 feet, just 1,000 feet above touchdown zone. I think it's about a 100-foot difference from the touchdown zone to the top of the runway here in Garoka. Garoka Tower, November Tango Zulu, joining left downwind, 35 right.
November Tango Delta, correction, November Tango Zulu, runway 35 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 35 right, November Tango Zulu. You guys want to get one of these own checklists for your own plane, your own home simulator, or if you have your own plane, or if you're in flight school or anything else, anytime you're flying by yourself, really, really handy. I've got it on my website available, piston and as well as turbine aircraft. And then here in the next couple of months I'll have backlit ones for night use. Alright, now we are abeam the numbers. 20 degrees flaps.
Of Garoka.
And reduce our power down to around 400 foot-pound of torque.
Costing conditions at
The prop and harness are done. We've got landing clearance flaps to go. Turn our base around where that shiny roof is over there.
Haze should be good.
At 5,800 feet. And we'll turn final 5,600 feet. Flaps checklist is complete. Coming at 70 knots today.
500.
And turning final 35 right. A bit bumpy even though we've got 1 knot of wind. Rocks all over the place. There's 70 knots. Our checklist is complete. We're continuing.
Delta, copy.
Home sweet home.
And visual with the field.
Well, Gabriel, thanks so much for joining along on my flight and show me where you live and a little bit about the school. Sure do appreciate it.
Thank you for your help.
Yes, glad to. We got an SIL plane and a helicopter here today.
SIL plane is also there.
Alright, we'll get the fuel for landing. We landed at 680. Shutting everything off. Thanks again, guys, for taking the time to watch, and see you guys next time.